I am an absolute moron, and that's because I had to re-upload Bristol, which kind of fucks up the entire like view count or everything. People are gonna think like, oh, didn't I just see this race already? Well, you did, and you're gonna see it again because I thought for some reason my game decided to bug out on me. But no, I clicked on the wrong version of NASCAR Thunder. Like the NASCAR Thunder 2003, I chose the stock one rather than the NASCAR Thunder 2000, and I had an instant panic attack, and I just lost the whole thing. I deleted the video by permanently deleting it anyway, and it just kind of messed everything up. Fuck. Alright, so you had to deal with that, I'm afraid. I'm sorry about that, about the whole Bristol shenanigans there, but it's the same race. I mean, I didn't have to redo the race after all, so that's good news there. For me, anyway, so I don't have to survive that nonsense anyway. Alright, well, with that long, unnecessary intro out of the way, let's get started. Hey, what's going on, guys? MidDQ7B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. In the last episode, well, earlier, I guess, this morning, or last night, depending on when you actually saw the video, we had some calamity at Bristol. We had a lot of fights going on, you know, being short track racing and all. But now we go to the granddaddy of the super speedways, the Mountain Dew Southern 500. We put our eggs in this basket too because it's a definitely a prestigious race, especially since we're coming off a pretty bad finish at Bristol as expected. But this time around, I have high hopes for Darlington anyway. We have a chassis that's being built coming up, so that's awesome to see. And we're actually going to go ahead and overhaul this one. Actually, we're going to try to overhaul this chassis here to make sure it's ready to go. Have two good chassis coming up. We're going to have that overhauled for 2 races. I could have just done it for 4, actually. I probably should have just done it for 4. But especially seeing how we got the new one coming in. Probably should have done 4. And actually, we're going to leave the engine department alone once again. I mean, I could repair this for 2 races, but I actually rather overhaul it because that 2 extra power is really going to help us out in the long run. Yeah, probably not a good, wise investment that I put upon. We're going to leave the engine department alone. We're going to not build another car. My goodness. We're going to modify the one that we have here. Select the chassis being our awesome chassis here. We definitely need this for this race at Darlington. Definitely want to have tire wear and tire grip. And let's see here. Honestly, also, unfortunately, some of our competitors have a pretty good race. You know, Bobby Hamilton's actually getting up there. It's actually now Stacy Compton, despite winning a race, is now last in the full-time point standings anyway. We're in 39th. We can still have a long ways to go to get ourselves up inside the top 35, I want to say. Honestly, these guys are all under a blanket, actually. We could try to steal the top 30, even if we play our cards right, because everybody's all under a blanket. Sky's the limit, though. I know the intro is pretty long, so I'm not going to let you guys wait any longer. Let's just get right into it. Alright, Darlington time. This car feels obviously a lot faster compared to the other time we went to Darlington, but I basically played around with the gear ratio, and I played a little bit. Honestly, I used the same setup as I did before at the previous Darlington race, but like a little slightly lower rear downforce and higher gear ratio as well. I think I ran a 29.2 in practice as I wash up the track there. That's not exactly what I want to see or do. So this run to the second lap's going to be pretty bad. Alright, 28 to start off the first lap. We could do better than that, though. Sticking like glue. A little bit tight, though, off of 1 and 2 that time. There we go. Oh, this lap feels pretty good, not gonna lie. All right, let's see what the lap time's gonna be. 29.104. Probably my fastest lap I ever ran. 17th is where we're starting at. Yeah, that was even faster than my previous lap time. Now, who's gonna win the Southern 500?
MRN Radio is here at the great Southern tradition, the annual Mountain Dew Southern 500, here at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Every driver who comes here has one goal in mind. Don't add any paint to the wall. What makes Darlington so tough?
Well, this is an egg-shaped track with different links and different bankings in the east and west turns. That makes it very tough for the drivers. But the question is, why is it egg-shaped? Well, when it was built, the landowner decided he didn't want his minnow farm disturbed, so They simply pinched in the corners of what is now turns 3 and 4 to give it the distinctive egg shape that it's now famous for.
We really haven't seen a good finish this season from the Delphi car.
Yeah, but it's not for lack of effort. These guys are working hard week in and week out. They just need to stay focused, and they'll get there eventually.
Jeff Burton made some big bucks in 1999 when he won 2 $1 million bonuses for wins at Lowe's and here at Darlington.
You know, you got drivers out there who haven't even had a chance at that $1 million bonus, and here Jeff Burton comes along and wins 2 of them in one season.
The Conseco Pontiac has not had the finishes he's hoped for in the past couple races.
He definitely needs a good finish, not just for himself, but for the team, his sponsors, and everyone else involved with that team.
What is it with all the other drivers, like, who I'm racing against in points, always seem to start really well compared to us? Oh gosh, they don't want me to have it away that easily. So it's John Andretti starting off on pole position today, and Dale Jr. has a knack for starting in last place, it seems. And anyway, 91 laps here at the Southern 500, and away we go. We're going to immediately try to pass the 2 people down the inside, and we're still having a rocket acceleration at the start of this race, and we're up to 13th. There's our teammate of Joe Nemechek up there as well, but we're going to try our best to hold on to 13th here, but don't expect us to really hold on to this like so long anyway. We can try to pin these guys on the outside as long as we possibly can. Oh boy, for opening lap though. Darlington's known to be a hard to pass track for the AI, so it's gonna be quite like that. They just checked up Mayfield as well on the right there. We're gonna try to slow Mayfield down, but them cars, you can just see how much quicker they are on the outside running, like even Rusty Wallace, of course. You know, being the point leader and all. We give Mayfield the old brotherly shove that we call it on this channel. Just call it the brotherly shove. Robert Presley, though, without a speed out of nowhere going into turn 3. We're going to try to hold on to this top 15 spot. And we do. 2 laps successful in holding on to the top 15. We can try to get that draft and try to catch up to Tony Stewart. Unfortunately, this chassis has the less downforce on it. Well, the next chassis will have the higher downforce. So I might run that one for Richmond, actually, the next episode, because that's being built. So we'll see what happens. So we keep giving up that bottom line, and we got like so many people passing us on the inside line because we just let the bottom open. His car felt good for like 3 laps anyway. It's starting to feel a little bit tight, but unfortunately we have all these faster guys, like really just, you know, they just have so much more speed and downforce and all that, just being faster than us. That's why they're just cooking us right there. But it's definitely not a last place car. Of course, the main goal is to try to finish in the top 30. But of course, all these guys that are, you know, behind us, we're kind of like freight trading them again. It looks like that seems like the whole simulator there. We could use some luck again, though. You know, hopefully a caution will occur, and no. Hopefully a caution will occur and get ourselves back up there in the points or in the race anyway. We definitely want to make sure we can try to get away with a good pit stop. I'm not sure if 45 laps on these set of tires is going to cut it. I don't know yet. I have yet to run that long of a run. Oh, there's so many cars I'm holding up here, including Jeff and Ricky Rudd and all that. Sorry, buddy. I had to do the old brotherly shove for you. Literally, even after doing the old brotherly shove on these 2 guys, they're just so much quicker. they're just clapping cheeks everywhere they go, it seems. Unfortunately, we still have Kevin LePage and Bobby Hamilton and all that right in front, like way ahead of us. So, I don't know if we're gonna be able to gain that many points on anybody, it seems, here for this race. maybe the setup's just not good overall. I actually do not know. I'm not going to run the default setup, of course. I don't think it's very good here when I ran it. Yeah, that's the speed we're looking for. We're still running in the literally like dead spanking in the middle of the pack. Hopefully that group of cars behind Jarrett won't catch up so much. Who's leading the race still? Okay, so it's them two. Labonte and Earnhardt, followed by Andretti. I think that was Buckshot Jones in fourth. Like, legitimately running in fourth. I think I saw the 00. Oh, yeah, there goes the inside line. There goes Jarrett. And there comes the whole cavalry behind. And yeah, that was Buckshot Jones in fifth. Well, here's the whole cavalry. They're like animals, my guy. They're just like ready to tear me apart. These guys behind me, they're like animals. Oh my gosh! Leave me alone. I just want to finish in the top 30, but oh boy, you can see all the people that are just lining up there. There's just no chance in hell we can just block all these guys for like how many laps to go at this point? And we're nearly a second off the pace already after 15 laps. Oh my goodness, what can you do here? Like, I'm doing the best I can. Ew, boy. That's another brotherly shove for the episode today. I just hope all the others get lapped down. Meanwhile, a caution comes out, I'll be able to lead lap still. Because obviously something... This just ain't working right for us. LePage is up ahead, though, but we'll see if we can be able to catch them two in the coming laps. But I'm still trying to defend these guys as long as possible. But this car is getting hard to handle. Oh, that picked the worst time to have the tires to wear out. I picked the absolute worst time to have it in the middle of that 3 and 4 corner. We let Johnny Benson go by. I'd rather have him than anybody else in this entire field, though. I'd rather him than anyone else. We are not catching LePage and Rick Mast. I almost called him Stacy Compton for some reason. This car is tight as balls. I'm gonna need to make a big swing on the adjustment here just to even have a chance, just to maybe even potentially have a chance of getting ourselves a top 30 as we nearly bin it. Give Ward Burton another brotherly shove. That's like 4 on the brotherly shove count here today. Well, in terms of the way the car feels, it's definitely tight. That's the best way to do it. But yeah, I think I need a big swing on this thing. Like, I might have to do a full round of wedge, like take out of it anyway, and see if that helps in any way, shape, or form. I mean, to be fair, the front downforce is still bad. I'm gonna give more brotherly shoves as best we can, and we're only halfway into this run. That's the worst part. We're only halfway into this run. Oh, okay. Hold on to it. Oh, what a save! What a save! That was a Rocket League save right there. What a save! Oh, I wonder what could be wrong, my guy. I really wonder what could be wrong. What is wrong with my car? I'll let you figure that one out on your own. Team Motors, we'll let the 55 go. Team Motors. We kind of held him up a lot already. That way he'll try to get them as many points as he can in his championship hopes of, well, getting inside the top 10 in points anyway for him. We have to play the team games on the first season, you know? Gotta let, you know, the 55 and 33 go while we're trying to build our own program, get ready for our year to shine next year. Definitely. Yeah, we're not getting that top 30, boys. As much as I really would love to get ourselves in top 30, I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. We can try all we want, but even on pit cycles as well, it's still gonna be really bad. I hope we're not like dead last, like once we get out of the pits or whatnot. That'd be pretty demoralizing still. Yeah, there goes Dave, and there goes Dale. Well, all we can do is hope and pray we don't fall dead last anyway before this thing is over. Yeah, we are still demoralizingly bad, by the way, because now we're not even inside the top 35 anymore. trying to hold on to the top 40 at this point. It seems like everyone is here, though. I don't even know where Scott Pruitt is, who's running, I think, last at this point. I don't know where he is. Like, this is like one of our best chassis and stuff like that. This came, like, out of the overhaul process, so... I mean, I get it, there's not as much downforce on the car compared to the previous chassis we ran, but that shouldn't matter too much when you're trying to have as much grip and wear.
Come on, you can do better.
Well, I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. I'm not sure what else you want from me. Do you want a cookie as well? I did see that in the menu that Joe Nemechek's somewhere in the top 5, so we can actually kind of play team orders a little bit and just try to help him get the lead. Michael Walter didn't think that was a good idea. As speaking of team stuff, RCR, you know, native of Dale Sr. is ready to try to take the lead away from Bobby Labonte as well throughout this whole traffic scenario. But we let the bottom open, and there goes the 21. Well, I thought that was Dale Sr. that was back there, but I guess I must have missed him. I just want to go down pit road so early, man. Like, tires be damned. We're gonna finish. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to hold him up that much. And Dale Sr. is going to try to take the lead away from a 3-wide maneuver. Labonte's going to try to put us a lap down. We're going to say no and let the 3 car go by. We let Earnhardt Sr. go by, and we're going to unfortunately wash up the track and probably pay for our crimes. Yeah, this is so bad. I can't even do it. How am I supposed to do another 10 laps with this? Well, all right. Whoa! Hold on to it now. The grip's all gone on this thing. We're about to get lapped by Buckshot Jones, and we do. He's having an incredible race, actually. He's not inside the top 5 anymore, but I think he was like in the top 10 with the 00 car. Yeah, he's doing pretty good, I think. Let's see, where is he at? He's actually in 6. Really good stuff there from Mr. Buckshot Jones in that 00 car. Really good stuff to see so far. What's not so good to see is for us still running in 40th. About to really send this car to the junkyard because of how terrible I am at driving this thing. Yeah, definitely. Now I'm getting loose only because the tire grip's going away. It's not because of the how loose the car setup is, which we do need at this point. I don't even care. I want to go down pit road. I really want to go down pit road like right now. I can't do this any longer. I don't know how they're able to go this long without pitting. Well, you know, keep their tires in good shape. We got to come on in. I'm going in this time. I can't drive this thing anymore. We need to loosen this thing up a lot because apparently what I have so far is not helping at all. Oh, hi, Brett Bodine! Brett Bodine just nearly sent me to the Shadow Realm. Don't appreciate that. We're going to increase the pressure a little bit as well for more tire life. So Scott is a good ways back, but yeah, we need to pit now. There's just no way I was able to last this long. If anything, we're probably going to go for like 2 laps down this race, and I'm all for it. I think the less laps, the better. Nah, the pit crew did their job, I think. All right, off we go back to the race and just see where we're going to, at this point, try not to finish last. That's basically been the goal this whole entire season. Or we see a whole lot of people down pit road this time around, but I don't see anybody else coming out that we're looking for. Yeah, I don't see anybody that I'm looking for at all coming out of the pits. We're still second to last. I don't remember who was in 43rd. We got Kenny Walls coming up. Even with the faster tires that we have, he's just so much quicker. So we're gonna let the 55 go by and just try to take off his toe as long as we can. We got more people leaving pit road. Let's see if we can actually pick up something that's not last. I don't see Andy Houston or DW anywhere. I think those are the people that are ahead of us. Yeah, still running second to dead last, really. No Unfortunately, no cautions really kind of like came out for us to try to get anything. Maybe we'll catch a lucky break. Who knows? I saw, oh, that was Wally Dahlm back in there. Hopefully we can pass them again. And Robert Presley is just somehow still faster than us. I think at this point we're gonna just try to take our time here and just make sure we can get these things, take these tires to the possible end if we can. But the pace definitely slower as the race goes on. So good old Wally got in front of us in the positioning order there. I think Stacy Compton will get in front of us as well. Hopefully not. Oh, it got tight right there. 41st. 41st. Bobby Hamilton's gonna put us a lap down. Can we get 40th? Out of the pits. Can we get 40th? Literally 41st and maybe 42nd probably what we're gonna hope for this race, because we got Stacy Compton in 42nd at the moment. We're trying to defend against him more than Bobby Hamilton, but I mean the car feels a little bit better, but I'm just slower on pace because of all the damage I have in the car. I don't know who 43rd is. It's probably Scott Pruitt. I'll have to take a look and see where he's at on the track. Right here we'll look. So it's Labonte in the lead, followed by Earnhardt and then Joe Nemechek. Alright, so, well, yeah, Scott Pruitt's now on the same lap as us. How many cars on the lap down? Alright, so up to Skinner, so it's 30 cars on the lead lap. What would we, you know what would be awesome right now? A caution, that way I can try to get up the 30th and just hold on to it as best I can. We both know that won't happen though. You're using up those tires. You're saying that like I have some. A little bit of smoke that's up ahead of us. That's going to be a spot, most likely. And that is... Oh, no! That's Buckshot Jones! I mean, I was complimenting him earlier. I guess this engine just decided to finally expire. That's unfortunate days for him. He'll end up in last place. So eventually we will be in 40th place. No. Oh, no. No. No, Stacy, I'm giving you all the brotherly shoves here today, brother, buddy boy. No, I'm giving you all the brotherly shoves. That leader is really catching up to us, though, at a rate of 0. Who is it? B. That's not Ward, right? No, it's Dale Earnhardt Sr. that's leading the way in the Southern 500 after we gave him the lead. So up to 40th we go. We lost sight of Wally Dahlm back in Andy Houston. So we're still been chasing after the both. Yeah, we're still being an asshole to Stacy Compton, and we're going to keep being that way the entirety of the race. At this point, every spot matters for us, even though we're never going to get inside the top 30 in points this way. Yeah, Earnhardt Sr. is just gone. I mean, his only competition right now is Bobby Labonte, but I don't see him catching up to us anytime soon. But if Stacy Compton and I can keep holding him up, though, then the race might be interesting. But nope, Earnhardt's gonna get around Stacy, and RCR wants us to get out of the fucking way. We just got a radio transmission from him, and Dale Sr. will be clear from us. And we're gonna keep fighting off Stacy Compton once again. Literally, our main priority is to finish ahead of this stupid 9 car. The front tires are already worn. And we still got to like late lap 89 to clear. We have to wait another 25 laps with this set of tires. Oh boy. I don't even know where, I'm guessing it's Scott Pruitt that's in last place right now. I don't even know where they're at. To be honest, I have no idea where they're at. But these tires will not last 25 more laps, I'll tell you what. Holding on to Stacy Compton for dear life is not going to cut it either. Literally, we're like the only 3 cars 2 laps down. I can only imagine like what happened, like, you know, if we were to run 50-50 across the board here. Like, we wouldn't even have a chance in hell after like 5 laps. Let alone, you know, 91. Or how many laps have we finished? He's already halfway across the track again. Earnhardt Sr. is compared to us. He's already halfway across the track. Or about to be halfway across the track. It's honestly insane. At this point, we're just trying to hold on to the spot with Stacey Compton to finish in the top 40. Will that get us any other money? No. But will it help us in the others department? Yup. I have bad news, folks. I can tell you this now. We are now officially the slowest car on the track because I see Scott Pruitt coming up now, like on the leaderboard, so he's within 3 seconds of us. Yeah, he's on his way as we've been into the wall already. We still have to survive another 18 laps, and we're just doing all we can to defend against Stacey Compton. We have yet to let him go by, but we let all the other faster cars go by him, of course. Stacey's somewhere in, not Stacey, Scott is somewhere in that pack. He's somewhere there. We're just gonna have to keep doing the best we can. I mean, I'm on a freaking broken record player at this point. You know, already know what I'm gonna say. We're gonna do the best we can, try to salvage whatever we can, because you know, this game is kind of difficult on legend difficulty. Oh my lord, it's so difficult. I didn't think it was gonna be this much of a pain. I probably should have looked at the terms and conditions before I signed them. Nah, I'm like every other end user. Nobody reads the terms and conditions. Nobody ever does. We just want to go straight to the gameplay. That's what I did, and damn, I am paying the price for it.
Take it easy out there. Car inside.
Yeah, with that shunt right there, that brought the fuel cell to yellow. I really can't afford to have this chassis blow up, so the fuel cell, I'm gonna have to sacrifice it at some point. I hope I don't have to sacrifice it. Well, guess what? Scott Pruitt is here, and Stacey Compton won't leave me alone. Literally, if I let any of those two go by, it's over. Like we don't have a chance in hell to get any of those spots back. Like once we let them go, that's it. There's no chance at all. The fact that we're even still running in the top 40 is incredible. We're gonna let these three go by because they're so much faster. And hopefully, I think at this point, yeah, 10 laps to go. We have to survive 10 laps with what we have, and there they are. There's the two: Scott Pruitt, Stacey Compton, myself. The battle for shit tier drivers and cars. Battle of the last place is really gonna heat up here for these next freaking 10 laps. All about the defense, baby. All about the defense. Oh no! We gotta get that spot back as best we can here. Stacey Compton be like, "You gotta be kidding me! You let this fucking twat get in front, but you couldn't let me by." Oh no! Yeah, I'm not getting Scott back now. I've been doing a good job of defending against Stacey Compton, but not Scott Pruitt apparently. Yeah, even like people that are like in 41st or like 39th are ready to lap us down. We can see Darrell Waltrip there. We see Wally Dallenbach, who were actually raced off of pit road, ready to put us a lap down. So we're literally fighting for last place at the moment. I didn't realize how low on fuel I was. I'm 2.7 gallons left to go in this. Am I even gonna make it to lap 80 something? It may not even matter at this point. No, we got it back still. But 2.5? We need about five laps. Front tires are shot. Did I pit too early? I might have pit too early, actually. I don't even know we're even going to make it on fuel anymore, to be honest. We have to survive to like another 3 laps or so. Hopefully we can actually do it. I really don't want to do the fuel saving method right now. It's not worth it for the second to last, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. Front tires are absolutely gone. You can look at the bottom right corner and see that friggin' meter is like halfway red. That's how you know it's really bad. It's 1 lap to go for the leaders, but for us, we're barely even going to survive this race. We've been trying to hold off Stacey Compton for I don't even know how long at this point. We failed to hold off Scott Pruitt, though, which is kind of embarrassing, but we've been holding off this Kodiak Bear for I don't even know how long at this point. This crew chief's telling me to go faster, and I can't go faster. I literally cannot go faster. I'm almost out of gas, by the way. So I think it's Dale Sr. that wins today at the Southern 500. For us, we're just limping it to the finish line at this point. All right, coming off of the final corner, we just drifting off the final corner. We successfully held off the Kodiak Bear for like an entire fuel run, and we finished third to last. Jesus jumped up Christ, thank God it's over. Dale Sr.'s your winner. My God, let this nightmare be over.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The Delphi car probably isn't too happy about his finish here.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on the voice of NASCAR, MRN. So long, we'll see you next week at the Richmond International Raceway.
So it is Dale Earnhardt Sr. today who wins the Southern 500 here at Darlington. I thought our race was going to be a lot better than what it was there. I had some confidence. I legitimately thought I had some confidence going for this race. But once again, I've been proven wrong and humbled, I would say. Yeah, a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. Honest to goodness. Richmond's coming up next, so hopefully things will be a little bit better there. Well, I guess this is also what I get for deleting the Bristol video and re-uploading it. So I guess there's that, I suppose. But man, Dale Earnhardt Sr. winning this Southern 500 doesn't get any much better than that. I would say maybe if he wins the Daytona 500 again, maybe so that'll be even better. But he'll win today in the Southern 500, and that's sure to make people happy. Yep. Well, we got our sponsorship money at least. We're actually getting our passive income that we hoped for. So as we take a look at the results today, of course, Dale Earnhardt Sr. is your winner with 8 late lead changes, nearly dominating this race by 10 seconds. Labonte led the most laps, though. Yeah, he led the most laps. Tony Stewart ends up in 3rd, Rusty Wallace 4th, Joe Nemechek, Front Row Joe, ends up in P5, Ricky Rudd 6th, Sterling Marlin 7th, Kenny Irwin Jr., both the Sabco cars did really well, 7th and 8th respectively. Johnny Benson climbed his way up to 9th, and our pole sitter John Andretti rounds out in the top 10. Our other teammate Kenny Wallace finishes in 15th. We finish towards the back. I mean, what do you expect? Take a look at the rest of the grid. Still a long way to go to catch up to the points, though, I'm afraid. As if, you know, deleting the Bristol race by accident. Well, accident? Yeah, it would have to be at this point, because I had a heart attack. Wasn't embarrassing enough. We finished 41st to what I thought would be good equipment for us. You know, we had thought we'd be able to actually be somewhat competitive, I thought. No. No, we're still a long ways to go. It's still, so unfortunate, though, about how our situation is. And we're going to have to go repair some stuff, it seems, in this next coming episodes. Like, our engine power is now down to 59. We have to get to work on that. That's probably going to be the next thing we're probably going to do. Probably overhaul this one, actually, and just try to run this for 2 more races. So, straight line speed is going to be a little lax, I would say. As the chassis, of course, I kind of want to use the new one, actually. What is our new one? Well, we have 57 and 64 and 57 on the downforce, so definitely for sure we want to use that next, and probably overhaul this one next as well, because we have 53 on both stuff, and we just kind of used it all up. Yeah, so that's going to be the game plan, I guess, for the next coming races anyway. Hopefully Richmond will be fun. I hope Richmond's going to be fun. Richmond's a fun racetrack. Yeah. So if you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit, and we'll all see you all in the next one when we go to Richmond International Raceway.